Welcome back to the Wildfire video tutorial series. In this segment, we will show you advanced features on the Page Edit screen. Feature 1. In the earlier video segment, Overview screen, you learned how to organize your website menu by moving pages around on the Overview screen. Now, you will learn some additional ways to set up your website menu. On the Pages chart on the Overview screen, click on the pencil icon to edit a page. On the Page Edit screen, click on the drop-down list titled Menu Section. Select Main Menu to make this page a top-level menu item. Select another menu item to locate this page under that item on the menu. Select Do Not Show in Menu to keep this page off the visible website menu. If you do this, the only way a visitor will see the page is if you provide a non-menu link on another page of the website. Click on a Save button at the bottom left of the Page Edit screen. Changes made to the menu in this way will appear on the Overview screen. Pages that do not show on the menu appear at the bottom of the Overview chart. Feature 2. You may create a custom menu item title for a page. By default, the entire page title is used as the menu item title. This is usually the best practice, especially if you have created short page titles as instructed in the video segment Create a Standard Page. To use this option, leave the checkbox selected for Auto Menu Title. To create a custom menu item title for this page, first uncheck the box for Auto Menu Title. Write a new menu item title in the space provided. You must do this for each navigation language. Click on a Save button at the bottom left of the Page Edit screen. The page preview will show the changes. If you decide to return to using the default menu title, that is, the page title, simply click the checkbox next to Auto Menu Title for one language, and it will apply the default menu title for all languages. Feature 3. You may create a custom URL ending for a website page. The URL is the web page address that appears in the address bar of your browser. Each web page has a unique URL as determined by the URL ending, the part of the website address at the far right. By default, the entire page title is used as the URL ending. This is usually the best practice. All letters are changed to lowercase. All words are separated by hyphens. Other grammatical characters, such as parentheses, are dropped. You may want to use a custom URL ending for a page. For example, if you change a page title after some time, the URL ending will also change by default. But you may know that links, such as browser bookmarks, have been created with the original URL ending, so you want to leave that ending intact. To use the entire page title as the URL ending, leave the checkbox selected for Auto URL Ending. To create a custom URL ending for this page, first uncheck the box for Auto URL Ending. Write a new URL ending in the space provided. You must do this for each navigation language. Click on a Save button at the bottom left of the Page Edit screen. The page preview will show the changes. If you decide to return to using the default URL ending, that is, the page title, click the checkbox next to Auto URL Ending for one language, and it will apply the default URL ending, the current page title, for all languages. Feature 4. You may customize your summary text. Search engines capture many details from your website. Then, they present summary text as part of the search engine results. It helps potential website visitors know what they will find on your page. Summary text also appears on Facebook and Twitter when a link to this web page is shared. The space to edit summary text is located just below the text editing box for page text. To let the Wildfire system create summary text by using a part of the page text that you have written, leave this box blank. If you are certain that the summary text created by the system is inadequate, you may create your own summary text. Click inside the box and write what you desire. If you add summary text, you do not need to do so in all navigation languages. Click on a Save button at the bottom left of the Page Edit screen. Feature 5. On a standard page, you may create a list of files for downloading that will be displayed to the visitor. Caution: give your files visitor-friendly names before uploading them here. Unlike media items, these file names will only be displayed in one language, so you should write the file names in the publication language. On the Page Edit screen, scroll down to just below the area for summary text and click on the Downloads link. The Downloads section of the screen will open. Numerous allowed file types are shown in boldface at the bottom of the Downloads section. The first file type listed is APK. This is where and how you may place Android apps on your website for visitors to download. Click Add Files at the bottom left of the gray frame. A file browser window opens showing your computer's file system. Depending on your computer settings, you may see your files in either list mode or icon mode. Select one or more files. A maximum of 50 files is allowed. Click on the Open button. Your files are now listed inside the gray frame. Click on the link Start Upload. As files are successfully uploaded, the dash inside a red circle changes to a check mark inside a green circle. Once files are uploaded, they are shown in a chart in the Downloads section of the screen. To change the order of the files, move the mouse cursor over the four-pointed arrow to the left of the file name. Click and drag the arrow up or down to the desired position. Remove a file from the list by clicking on the button to the right titled Remove. Click on a Save button at the bottom left of the Page Edit screen. The files are shown on the web page in a list located at the top right side of the page. This position on the page is predetermined and cannot be changed. Each item is shown with the file name that it had upon uploading. Depending on the type of file, some files only have a link to download, while others have links to both view and download. Feature 6. You may hide the page title so that visitors do not see it. There are times when displaying the page title on a web page is not wanted. It may clutter the page or be repetitive. It is very simple to hide the page title. Scroll down to the bottom of the Page Edit screen. Just above the Save buttons, you will see a checkbox with the title Hide the Page Title. Click on the checkbox to mark it. Click on a Save button. This is the end of this segment of the Wildfire Video Tutorial Series.